Chief Lopez with the Houston Independent School District Police Department. I'm here tonight with Assistant Chief Rogers from HISD, Captain Flannel from HISD, and Commander Angelo from HPD. We're here to give you a briefing on the incident that happened last night at about 9:30 in the evening on June 20th of 2020. At around 9:30 last night, we had an incident where we had an off-duty HISD officer who was in uniform involved in a potential road rage incident. What happened is that the officer was traveling southbound on the Beltway, and there was a Hispanic male and Hispanic female that were tailgating him and was acting real aggressive behind him. So they continued to travel southbound on the Beltway, and then he attempted to merge northbound onto 59. So that's where the incident right up there, that's where it ended at. So as the officer was coming onto 59 from the Beltway northbound, the suspect tried to pass him on the left and tried to run him into the wall. So the officer slowed down, backed off, the suspect got in front of him and hit the brakes and got out of his car. When he got out of his car, the officer saw something in his hand and started walking towards him. The officer exited his vehicle, identified himself as a police officer, drew his weapon, but at the same time, the suspect's wife or girlfriend got out the vehicle and tried to restrain the Hispanic male suspect from approaching the officer. That didn't work. He saw the suspect hand something over to the Hispanic female, and she stepped off to the side, and the suspect continued to approach the officer in an aggressive manner. A physical struggle ensued. The officer had his weapon in his hand, and the suspect allegedly grabbed the weapon, and the weapon discharged in the air. No one was struck, and no one was hit by the round that went off. The officer holstered his weapon, and they continued to verbally argue, and the suspect was believed he was intoxicated, but he began to take off his shirt, started acting real aggressive, walking back and forth to his truck. The officer gave him several verbal commands to stop going to the truck. The Hispanic female again tried to stop him from going to the truck, and they continued to argue. The suspect then again approached the officer, and the officer attempted to handcuff him, but the suspect grabbed his handcuffs and threw him over the retainer wall. At that time, HPD arrived and took the suspect into the custody, and that's exactly what happened. There was one shot fired. The officer is a 9-year veteran with 2 years with HISD, but has 9 years total of police experience. HPD is conducting the investigation, and HISD will conduct an internal investigation. So I can pass it over to you.
Sure. Commander Angelo with Houston Police Department West Side Division. So at approximately 9:38 this evening, the Houston Police Department responded to an assist the officer call by the HISD officer requesting assistance on this road rage incident. Officers arrived about 5 minutes later at 9:43. Were able to take the suspect into custody without incident. After this, learning that the HISD officer discharged a round, we contacted our Houston Police Department Special Investigations Unit, who's here on scene right now, who is investigating the discharge by the HISD officer. In addition, we believe alcohol may have played a role in the suspect's actions. We have our DWI task force officers from the Houston Police Department that are currently conducting a DWI investigation. This case will be referred to the DA's office for charges right now, but after our SIU unit completes their investigation with statements from everybody. That's it.
Chief. Chief, the off-duty officer, did he have any lights or sirens on his vehicle?
No, he was off duty in his own personal vehicle, so no, he didn't have any lights and sirens, but he was in full uniform, and he clearly identified himself as a HISD police officer.
And suspect, you said adult male?
Adult Hispanic male in mid-20s.
Possible charges he faces?
Potentially, he's en route downtown to the JPC, where they attempt to conduct the field sobriety test. At this time, we don't know what the charges will be, but we anticipate probably DWI based on his behavior.
So there are preliminary signs of intoxication?
Due to his aggressive nature, it's easy to assume that the suspect was possibly intoxicated, because when he was out here, he continued to argue and fight with the officers too. All right? Thank you. Soy jefe de policía de HISD. Estoy aquí esta noche para explicar un incidente que pasó anoche, como a las 9:30 de la noche. Lo que pasó es un oficial de HISD que que no estaba, estaba en uniforme, pero no estaba trabajando con la policía de nosotros. Lo que pasó es que él estaba viajando sur en el Beltway aquí arriba, y cuando había un carro que estaba manejando bien cerca atrás de los oficiales. Perdóname. Los oficiales. Lo pasó, y cuando el oficial trató de pasarlo otra vez, y estaba viajando en norte aquí, en el 59, en el northbound, el sospechoso fue un hombre hispano, como 25, 28 años, y lo trató de pasar a la izquierda. Y puede ser un accidente, pero no pasó. Y cuando lo pasó el oficial, paró el carro, se salió del carro y empezó a pelear con el oficial. El oficial se salió del vehículo, de la troca de él, y tenía una pistola en la mano, el oficial, y estábamos peleando. Y cuando estaban peleando, el oficial disparó el accidente en el aire. Siguió hablando con el hombre, pero se quitó la camisa y empezó a pelear otra vez. Y cuando el oficial trató a ponerle las esposas, el hombre lo agarró y lo tiró en el piso. Él tenía una esposa con él, y el HPD llegó, y cuando llegó estaba calmado y lo cogieron en el carro de él. Eso es todo lo que pasó esta noche.
Chief, en inglés y español. Did the vehicles ever make contact with each other?
No, the vehicles never made contact. No había un accidente cuando el hombre paró el carro. El oficial estaba atrás, pero no chocaron.
And the female, does she face any charges?
No, the female is not facing any charges.